What's happening, humans?
Hi guys, I'm Sheetal Shinoy and welcome back to another episode of the Aam Aadmi Interview series. So today we have with us a new age businessman, a comeback YouTuber and a Snapchatter, Instagrammer, basically a social media junkie. So let's welcome Sai Sandesh Markham.
What's up, guys?
No, you should say what's happening, humans, again.
Oh yeah. What's happening, humans? Hi, thanks Sheetal. My name is Sai Sandesh Markham. I'm an alumni of PES BVF. I'm a new age businessman, like you said. I'm not an entrepreneur because a lot of people have used that a lot of times and it's very irritating. And anybody can be an entrepreneur nowadays, seems like. I'm a social media junkie. I basically am on all the platforms and I use those platforms to the fullest. And I'm a comeback YouTuber as well. I'm also a student entrepreneur consultant. So like, if anybody has a good idea with students and everything, they come to me and I speak to them, I guide them through it. I'm a trained radio jockey and I love kebab and biryani. And
I can so relate to him. Kebab and biryani is love.
it's love.
It's love. So Sai, tell me something about your entrepreneurial journey.
New age businessman.
I'm sorry, your new age businessman journey.
So, I graduated in 2012 from PES. I did my BBM there. I was very fond of advertising and marketing. I was very fond of marketing right when I joined management itself. So I was very interested to take my career in that direction. So as soon as my college was done, I joined a company, an ad agency where I worked for like 4 months. And then I shifted to another company where I worked for like 2 months. Then I shifted to a startup where I worked for like 1.5 months.
Okay.
So in the span of 9 months, I had like 3 jobs. So that was not very nice on my part, but this is because I come from a business background. So when my father, my entire family has been doing the business, and my dad told me, he warned me saying that we will never be able to work under someone. So he kind of knew that. I was like, no, you're old, you don't know what you're talking about and all these things. And then he was kind of right. He's my dad after all, right? So he was kind of right. 2014 February, I started my clothing brand, Adam, where I did t-shirts and polos, what I'm wearing right now and everything. So in 2014, with a friend of mine, Komal again, who was an ex-PS alumni. So I started with him and then that went on for a year. And I could not do well in that, and that was like the major thing for me. The major turn was then where it says like I tried something, I put a lot of money in it, my dad's money, okay, I put a lot of money in it, and I was very hurt by the way things were going because it was not growing at all. It was taking its own sweet time. And then in 2015, my dad came to me and told me that, we're into shoes as well. My dad has been into shoe industry for like 20 years. He's built an empire in shoe distribution. So he was saying, look into something which will be made to order.
Okay. Customized.
Customized and made to order. You don't have to stock anything up. So that's when I came across 3D printing. I thought it was too mechanical for me, and I was like, management, we know
what it is.
Okay, so I was very fascinated by the fact that you can actually create something which is on your mind, right? So I spoke to the manufacturers, I sat down with them, they told me you don't have to do anything, you don't have to learn anything, you will learn it just like a computer. You don't have to be an hardware or software specialist to learn a computer. So it's just like that. So in 2015, April, I started off, I got myself a very good designer on board, Srinath, who is not here today because he had to go home, but he wouldn't talk much also even if he was here because he's a very shy guy. So I got him on board and both of us started thinking what we can do with 3D printing. And fast forward 2 years later, this April will be 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and this Feb 8th is Adam's 3 years.
Wow, we need to celebrate that.
Yeah, we need to definitely celebrate that with biryani and kebab.
Biryani. So tell me something about your love for social media. You're on Snapchat, Instagram and various other platforms, and you also call yourself as a comeback YouTuber. So
yeah.
What's with that?
So social media for me, when I started working at the ad agency, right? So I used to handle social media for a lot of people, and I fell in love with the concept of social media. So I thought it's a greater way to reach audience on a various level. Facebook is with your friends, and Instagram through hashtag you can reach, Twitter through hashtag you can reach so many people all around the world. 2014 when I started my company, right? What happened? This is the YouTube thing. So what happened was I met a few people, and when my business was dying, I came across all these YouTubers like Ray William Johnson and all these people who were like really awesome. And I spoke to one of them. His name was Kizur, and he was working with the social media agency, and he told me, you know what, you can actually do this. You have a good content with you. Whenever I talk to you, I really feel like you talk about a lot of things, and your opinions are really great. You can start a YouTube channel. So I started in 2014. I started with a cat video first, just like a trial one where they dance to a Tamil super hit song. And then I started with opinions, basically. Take one news and be opinionated about it. In 2015, I started becoming a lot more intrigued into Instagram because of the focus that Instagram gives on brands. For Adam, I use my Instagram page, and Adam is like all over the world, like big companies in 3D printing followers.
Oh wow.
So that's like huge thing for Instagram. I realized that I had this content within me to motivate and inspire people. So on Instagram, I thought, okay, fine. You know what? There is something with Instagram and the stories and Snapchat, snaps and everything. So I'm gonna make 10-second rants, like motivational rants, like go do something. So my major motivation for that is Gary Vaynerchuk, who does this a lot on his social media. He pushes people over the edge to go do something, to go get something, to hustle and everything. So I started with that in 2015 late. And in 2016, very late, this is where the comeback YouTube thing came back. So I thought I should come back to YouTube because it was garnering a lot of audience, and I thought I did a very stupid thing, and this is something I like to tell everyone. If you start something, do not stop it. If you start something, go on. It's going to get really hard in the beginning, but it's good. It's like when, ask your parents, when you were a kid, when you were just born, it was very hard to handle you. But if they give up on you, no. They let you grow, right? So it kind of attaches to the entire thing.
So Sai, where do you get all the support for your channel from?
Support from my channel and my business. I have a lot of friends, and I have very few close friends, but I have a lot of friends, and they support me through it all. But more than support, it's the strong tower that I need to be back, and that for me comes from 5 people in my life. My father, my mother, my 2 elder sisters, and Arpita, who is my fiance and whom I'm marrying. It's a love story started from 3 years, 6 years.
So what has been your most embarrassing moment till now?
Embarrassing moment in my life is when I was studying PUC in Christ College. I got caught for copying. I took a textbook inside the examination hall. But you know what? I used to do that like all the year, the entire year, my preparatories, my class test, everything I used to do that. But the last exam, the last exam, I took the textbook inside, I keep it over here, and the invigilator was coming, and I closed my legs and it flipped out.
Oh.
Yeah. But this was the most turning point of my life because they basically kicked me out because I was a Hindu and not a Christian because shots taken Christ. Alright, so basically, I had to leave the thing and I had to start all over again for PUC. So I went to Baldwin's. So that was when my entire life changed. I would not be what I am today if that book had not flipped out. I would still probably be in another path, but I'm so happy that I did. And it was embarrassing because my dad came up to me and told me nobody in our entire family got copied.
So we've reached to the most interesting part of the video, that is the rapid fire round. So Sai, are you ready for it?
Yeah, I guess.
So your first question is, let me give the cinematic pause. What if you were on an island with just one thing, and what would that thing be?
Biryani.
True biryani lover guy. What if one morning you woke up with a feminine voice? Since you have a very manly voice.
A manly voice, she says. I would embrace it because I would like to say all the things that a girl would say in their voice.
Since you love giving opinions, give me a one-line opinion on Indians who are on social media.
Grow up.
One word that describes you.
A man.
And how do you react to all these negative comments and people judging you because you use a lot of that word? So
That word means the F word she means to say. I don't really care.
So if you had to survive and the only option for you was to just shave off your beard, what would you do?
Shave my beard.
Yeah.
No, I'll die.
You love your beard so much?
I love my beard a lot because it gives me great confidence. Great confidence.
Who has influenced you the most in your life?
The 5 people again. My dad, my mom, my 2 sisters and Tata. But my dad a lot more because he came to this city with absolutely nothing and he's built an empire now of shoe distribution. So that is like really gets me going every day in the morning. Like, I have to do what my dad is doing. Like, I'm in competition with my dad. Sure.
Wow. Okay, so last question.
Yeah.
One advice to the younger crowd out there.
One advice to the younger crowd.
Yeah.
So I'll take this as 18 to 24.
Yeah.
Probably.
I belong to the same category.
Yeah. So guys, I would say you do not realize how much time you have ahead of you. You don't have to do everything right now. You don't have to get everything figured out right now. Just go with the flow. First thing, have fun. No matter what you're doing, have fun. Alright? And the next thing is try to understand where your strengths lie. Forget education for now. It's where your strengths lie. Are you good at this? Are you good at that? Are you good at something that's really your talent? And if you want to go by it, go by it. There's so much more in the world that can offer you on the internet. So my major suggestion would be is have fun. Don't get into the nasty things of life, but still have fun. And I would say please don't get demotivated because there's a lot of bad in the world and there's very little good right now. So please be that one person who could put a smile on somebody else's face.
Thank you so much, Sai. Guys, I'll be linking all the
social media links of my company and my personal profile in the description down below. If you feel like following me, you can follow my company on my social media profiles if you feel like it.
Would you like to say something?
I'd like to say something about what you're doing over here. I really admire this quintessential soul concept in this Aam Aadmi Interview concept that you brought in. I hope this applies to you also. Please don't give up because we need a lot more people that the world should know about. I'm not saying the world should know about people like me, but there are so many people who should really be in front of the camera and share their story. And I believe that's much more. So I really like what you're doing. I love the concept. I wish you all the best, and I hope you will rock it because it's amazing.
So let's meet the TBF team now.
Yeah, so the TBF team, the Beardfellow team, consists of like 4 people. That's Darshan, Gaurav, Shashank, and myself. One row. So this is Darshan. That's Gaurav and Shashank. So these guys are responsible for the TBF team. Basically, they have their own roles set out. He does the camera work. Gaurav does the behind the scenes and a lot of scripting with me, and Shashank does a lot of editing. And so they have their own roles, and these guys are the face of the Beardfellow. Even though I'm the voice, so I can
Let's do the peace symbol. Everyone.
Peace.
So do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more such videos like this.